Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the co-hosts here. Today it is just me, and we're going to be talking about the technicals. Of course, later on today we do have that Powell speech. For me, I don't expect much to come out of it. Reason being is because there's a lot of data that is going to be coming out this week and next week. So he's going to be wanting to wait for that data to come out to make any real decision on what he is going to be doing on December the 14th, when the FOMC meeting, well, that's the date of the FOMC meeting. So, yeah, I don't expect too much from that today. Of course, we could see volatility coming in as well because of that. So, yeah, just be cautious if you are trading. But, yeah. Today, we're going to talk about the technicals, and I am going to share my screen with you. Before we get into the video, though, please make sure you smash a like on this video. I would really appreciate it. It does really help me out, and I can continue to bring the TA that I bring you and the trades that I bring you as well. And of course, if you've been following the channel, you'll know that I open up those trades live on stream for you. So sharing my screen here. Okay, my computer doesn't want to share my screen today, so give me 2 seconds. Let's just see if I can go in here and do it like this. So, yeah, this morning we have had a bit of a push towards the upside for Bitcoin, as I'm sure most of you are aware. Hopefully, we can share the screen now. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yes, here we go. So as you can see, this morning we have had a little push towards the upside. Now, this is what I was anticipating. I was still anticipating that price coming up to this value area high at around $16,965. Reason being was, whilst I was away, there was actually a really, really nice trade entry, which, I have told you about, but it was this entry here. Unfortunately, we couldn't trade this because I was ill. I wasn't able to bring this to you, but this was the long entry that I would have entered if I wasn't ill, and the price target would have actually been this value area high here. So as you can see, that price target has now been hit, and now we can start potentially looking at a short position from up here. Now, as you know, I am already in a short position. As you can see here, this short position I entered live on stream to you. As you can see, it's still in really, really nice profits, just under 100% in a profit. We've already taken 50% profit off of the trade as well. But yeah, we could be looking at another short entry right now. I just don't see enough confluence for me to enter this short position. But yeah, I am going to keep my eye open for a potential short position, and of course, you will be the first people to know about it if we do enter a short position. Now, as we can see, we are still within this range. Okay, we've had this push towards the upside, but we're still within this fixed range. Okay, we're still below that value area high, as you can see right here. And I do expect the price to continue to just range sideways, until I feel as though a lot of people are holding off. A lot of people are sitting on the sidelines because of all the data that is coming out over the rest of this month and even next month as well. So I feel like people are holding off, and that's why we are getting this long period of consolidation. But of course, after a long period of consolidation, we are going to see a big move. And I do have a chart to show you that could signal a potential big move towards the upside. Potentially in a few days, maybe in a few weeks. Depending on if people are going to continue to sit on the sidelines or if they're finally, going to enter into the market, because people have been sitting on the sidelines. That is why we have this range here. And of course, these ranges are perfect for us because we can trade these ranges. Unfortunately, I was ill, for this long entry here. It would have been a really, really nice trade. I tend to trade on 5x leverage, so the average entry would have been around here. So, that would have been a really, really nice trade. So a 7% move with 5x leverage, that would have been a huge, huge move, over 50% move. So unfortunately, we did miss that, but as I said, we can't dwell on these trades that we miss. We all get ill sometimes, so we are going to miss trades. But yeah, we can't dwell on it, and we have to move on, and we have to look for the next trade because we want to continuously, be trading. Now, we don't want to trade when we don't have to trade. Okay, if there's no signs telling us to trade like right now, then there's no point of trading. Okay, this is where you're just going to get caught up, and the likelihood of it is you're going to lose a lot of money. So you only trade when the market is telling you to trade. Right now, the market isn't telling me to trade. It is signaling to me that a potential short position is is possible, but right now there just isn't enough confluence there for me to enter this short position. So just taking a look at it quickly. So obviously we've tested value area high, which is a possible short entry, that value area high. But also if we open up the RSI as well, we can see we are forming a very slight bearish divergence. So from this high here to this potential high here, we are getting lower lows. But on the RSI, we are getting pretty significant higher highs. The RSI is pretty overbought as well. So there are some signals there, but I would like three bits of confluence. We could argue that there is a horizontal level as well with this value area high, but I would rather have something else on the plate as well. So right now, for me, it's just not the right time to enter a short position. We could see the price reject from here, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm not entering any short position right now. I'm going to wait and see if we can have maybe another push towards the upside. If we can come to this fib level here at $17,500, I think that would be a really, really good shorting opportunity. We can get some sort of divergence forming there as well from this previous high or one of these previous highs here. That would be great. That's what I would look for. We're above value area high. Okay, we're hitting a Fibonacci golden pocket, and then we're having some sort of divergence. That would be the perfect short entry for me. So right now we're not seeing that perfect short entry. So I am just holding off with this possible short position. But yeah, of course, there are some signs telling me that this is a good shorting opportunity. But as I said, I like to have three bits of confluence before actually entering into that trade. And there's also another chart. As I said, I want to show you this chart as well. I have already showed you this chart, but something has changed on the chart. So I want to get into that as well. But right now, just sitting on the sidelines. If you followed us with this trade, then you're in massive profits. It was a day trade, so we've taken profit here because it was a day trade, but we sort of turned it into a swing trade. I'm still hoping for more profit off of this trade. As you can see, $1,339 in a profit as of right now. I'm expecting more for that from that, and we've already taken almost $1,500 in a profit as well. So this was a really, really nice trade. And yeah, make sure you smash a like on this video if you want me to bring you more trades like this, because I opened this trade live, and when my limit orders were being hit, I was live showing you those limit orders being hit and actually entering this trade. And it was a really, really nice trade, as you can see. But yeah, moving on, let's have a look at this chart that I want to show you. This chart that I want to show you is this chart. If you've been following the channel, I've been showing you this chart for the past 2 days. And this is a really, really important chart. So first of all, we have the descending triangle. Okay, that broke towards the upside. Everyone was getting really bullish. I was telling you, do not get bullish, do not get bullish. We're still within this fixed range, okay, and there's no bullish volume coming in. What happens? Exactly what I anticipated. The price was going to roll over and dump. That is what happened, because the bulls did not take a grasp on this pump. They did not come in with the volume, so the bears took over, they took control and pushed that price down. And this is something that I'm expecting to happen again if we cannot see those bulls kick in. Right now is a very hard time to be a bull, because the bears are so strong at the moment. So I understand why we are getting these sort of bear market rally pushes towards the upside, and then we're getting these crazy dumps. It's to be expected, because there aren't enough bulls right now. There are people who are trying to be a bull, but there's not enough of them, and I would love to be one of them, but it's not the right thing to be doing right now. The right thing to be doing is looking for those shorts mainly. Of course, you can take the odd long here and there. As I said, we could have longed this here. Unfortunately, I was ill, but only very small. As this was a 7% move towards the upside, and we take advantage of that 7% move with a bit of leverage, that we use on Bybit. For me, I only use 5x leverage in a bear market, 10 max within a bull market. But yeah, 5x. And if you want to trade with us, of course, you can trade with us on Bybit. You can get a sign-on bonus as well. Link is in the description if you use our link. So make sure you take advantage of that as well. But yeah, if I'm looking for longs, it's only very small longs, and the longs that I'm looking for are within these fixed ranges, because we sort of know that the price is just going to continue to range bound in this range, and we're going to take advantage of that. But what I'm looking at here is, if we zoom in a little bit, let's go to the 8 hour then. The 8 hour. So this is almost, let's have a look at 12 hour actually. What's the volume's looking a bit better on the 12 hour? Yeah. So, this is just looking textbook right now for a fake out. Okay. If we cannot get this bullish momentum coming in, if we cannot get this bullish volume coming in, then we are going to see the same situation that we saw with this bigger descending triangle as well. We're going to see the price push towards the upside, the bulls not grasping that pump and not taking control. Then we're going to see the bears take control and push that price down. If we can't get the volume that we need with this breakout towards the upside that we've had here, then we're most likely going to see the same scenario. So what we can see here is a textbook descending triangle. We've broken towards the upside literally 30 minutes ago. We got that break towards the upside. Very bullish. We've got a break towards the upside. Unfortunately, there isn't really much volume coming in. Okay, if we have a look at this volume candle here, it's still lower than these two volume candles right there that I've just circled. So that's not great. Okay, if we want to have this bullish breakout towards the upside and we want to continue this push towards the upside, we need a bigger spike in volume coming in. We need the bulls to take grasp on this pump and continue the push towards the upside. Unfortunately, we're not getting that now. There is a possibility that they could do that, but if they don't do that, as I said, we're going to see the exact same scenario that we saw back here, and this is what I'm going to be preparing for, and this is why I'm still within this short position as well. So possibly I am going to be looking for a short position. So make sure you turn that bell notification on, because I will come live as soon as I sort of get that short entry vicinity, shorting zone. Once I establish that shorting zone, then you will be the first people to know about it, as always. So make sure you turn that bell notification on and subscribe if you are new to the channel, of course, as well. But yeah, right now we're not getting that bullish volume coming in. We want to see a nice big spike in green bullish volume, something like that. And then we can be happy that the price is going to continue towards the upside. The bulls have taken control in the shorter term and they're going to push that price up. But if we cannot get that volume coming in, then this is just not going to happen. And we're going to see the exact same scenario that we saw back here. We're going to see the price roll over, and then we're going to see the price most likely dump. And this could be the pattern that takes us down to 14,000, that $14,000 target that we do have. As we can see right here, this monthly level sat just below $14,000. That could be the next target, and this could be the pattern that takes us there if we cannot get that bullish volume coming in. Right now, it's looking more likely that we are going to see the price come down to 14,000 because of this pattern here, just because we're not getting the volume in. The volume has been perfect throughout this this descending triangle. So the volume has just been decreasing. This volume candle here on the breakout is still lower than these volume candles here, ever so slightly lower. This actually green one here, I think it's actually the same, maybe slightly lower. I think it is slightly lower, but the volume has been perfect here. The volume has been decreasing. This is what we want to see. Now, on a breakout, we want to see a spike in volume. Okay, so we've had the volume decreasing like this. Okay, and then we want to see a big spike in volume. If we don't get that, then this bullish breakout is going to be a fake out, and we're most likely going to see that price roll over and dump towards the downside. So this is what, if you use TradingView, this is what I want you to draw on your charts right now. Draw this and just keep an eye on that volume. Okay, if we do not get this bullish volume coming in, then the same scenario is going to happen that happened here. Okay, if we don't get the bullish volume in, it's a textbook fake out. It happens every single time. We get a breakout towards the upside. Okay, the volume just is not there. Okay, it's a fake out. It happens every single time because the bulls cannot grasp that pump and continue the pump towards the upside. So what do the bears do? They take advantage of it. They take control and they push that price down. And this could be the pattern that leads us to 14,000. So if you use TradingView, make sure you keep an eye on this. and keep an eye on the volume as well. And of course, expecting Crippy, expecting us to pump to around 17,500 to 18,500 region, and then likely dump from there. Okay, yeah, that is a possibility. Okay, and I'm going to get onto this now. That is a possibility. We could see the price pump. But in order to do so, we need the bullish volume to come in. Okay, if the bulls cannot grasp this slight pump towards the upside, they cannot take control of this pump and bring in that volume. Then we're most likely going to see the price dump. But of course, if they can grasp this pump and they can bring that bullish volume in, then yes, we could see the price push towards the upside. And where could we see the price push towards the upside? I do think if they can take control, exactly what you said, $18,500. I'd say that's the next target for me. Reason being, $18,500 is this major support level here. So the very bottom of it is approximately $18,453. If the bulls can take control, I would expect the price to come up to here. This is major resistance here. And then we can reevaluate when we get up to there. Maybe that's a good shorting opportunity, but we will have to reevaluate once we get up there, if we do get up there. And then potentially we could fire a short from there down to 14,000. We will see what the market sentiment is when we are up there. But for me right now, if we cannot get this bullish volume coming in, the likelihood of it is it's going to be a fake out, and we're going to see that price pull back. And sort of 18,500. Does this line up with this here? Yeah, so slightly. Okay, so where's the top of this? 18,855. This will take us to 18,836. So, with that move as well, I think, this is something that could be needed for Bitcoin to have that little push towards the upside if we were going to see the price come lower. Okay, so we have major resistance now. We've had previous support at this level between $18,800 and $19,800. We know this has been a major level, as you can see right here, major support, bit of resistance there before the breakout, and this was the 2017 all-time high as well. So this is a very critical level for us. And we used it as major support and resistance previously. So we're going to use it as major resistance now that we are below it as well. So if we do get this push towards the upside, if the bulls can take control and they can push price towards the upside in the shorter term up to this major resistance level here, previous support, now resistance, then this lines up perfectly with this weekly chart as well. We could retest this major resistance here, and then we could potentially see that price reject from there as well. So yes, this could be this is a very possible scenario that could play out, and then we could be looking to fire a short from there. But I'd only expect that to happen if the bulls were to take control. Okay, if the bulls were to bring this bullish volume in here on this breakout, then yes, I would anticipate that. But if we can't get that, if we can't get this bullish volume coming in, then most likely we're going to see maybe the price just stagnate slightly towards the upside and then roll over and dump just straight down to 14,000. So we'll have to see what happens with the volume. But as I said, if the bullish volume can come in, then I think, yes, we could pump to $18,500. However, if we don't get the bullish volume coming in, we're most likely just going to consolidate here slightly, and then we're going to see the bears take control and push that price down to 14,000. So if you use TradingView, draw this on your chart, keep an eye on this volume right here. This is going to be very important. Over the rest of this week. The weekend is going to be boring as usual, and potentially next week as well, depending on how long it takes for either the bulls or the bears to grasp control. Because right now the bulls are trying to take control, but it just doesn't look like they have enough momentum yet. Unless the bulls can come in. I know we've got the Jerome Powell speech later on today as well. Maybe something bullish could come out of that, and that could be enough for the bulls to bring that volume in and push that price higher. Potentially, we will see. Ben may be going live. I'll have to speak to him, maybe going live for that speech. It might be too late for him. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the time on that and check the time with him. But yeah, of course, we'll let you know as well. But yeah, this is everything I'm looking at really. Bitcoin, it's not looking too good right now if we cannot get this bullish volume coming in. But if we get the bullish volume coming in, then of course, we could see this push towards the upside. So that's everything I've got for you. Of course, if there's any more trades that I am entering, you will be the first people to know about it. We're still within this trade here. If you want to see more trades like this, I open this trade live on stream to you, then please make sure you smash a like on this video, and I can continue to bring trades like this for you as well. So thank you very much for watching this stream, and I will see you in the next video. Potentially late, if we get some major movement later on today, I will come live. But if not, then I will see you tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching this live. Make sure you draw this up on your charts and keep an eye on this volume, because if we do not get this volume in, we're most likely going to see the price roll over and dump towards the downside. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next live. Thank you.